Hello, everybody! Holy shit, I can be loud again and crazy. And the gain on my microphone keeps changing just the tiniest little fucking bit each goddamn time. Hello, everybody. I've said that already. Fuck you. Whatever. I am your host, Let's Play Princess. Welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. In the last episode, see Sakura? She gone. She dead. There's some broken shit behind her I never noticed before. There was the anchored ship I noticed last time. This might be a short episode. I don't know. My investigation list can literally fit on one fucking page. And I'm pretty sure that's not a good thing. In fact, we only have to go into 2 rooms, it seems. The room of chemies and the room of Reki's, by which I mean this room and the chemical room, not respectively, of course, because I said them in opposite order this time. So hey, Sakura's dead. Which, I mean, I kind of figured was going to happen. Goddamn Monokuma gives a motive. This is not going to be good. So first thing we're going to do is look at this body. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura has suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also had vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Hi, Akuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood obviously has to be connected to why she died. God damn my back. Is this the wrapper I'm supposed to be looking at? I'm supposed to be looking at a wrapper. Oh, that's the one. That's gotta be the wrapper. That has to be the wrapper. This looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
That's... Do you recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah. I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. Then I might, I don't know, help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I kind of took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much? But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now... now they've lost all their flavor. Hina. Polka dot candy wrapper has been added. It's been poisoned! Now the question is, did Hina poison it? Also, I'm supposed to look at a locker. I don't remember there being a locker in this room. Dude, there's... or is it this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's... probably that. Huh? The locker's open. And they're on the inside. It's... a handprint?
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra. So then, Maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was opened. Don't you think? And during all the combustion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Think about it. Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah. The locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. So then, what does this handprint mean? Again, I don't know. I assume that means Sakura was the one that was trying to attack and got killed instead. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red. And these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. An astute observation, Makoto! 2 pieces of a bottle make a bottle! What amazing deduction will you make next, young man? There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. Is that a chessboard piece? It's a Monokuma figure. Oh my god. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure holding a pawn, a rook, a fucking bishop, and a queen. What I'm wondering is, how they get those figures inside the bottles? Better question, why they attack with the knight when you could have attacked with the queen of all goddamn pieces?
So,
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You've never seen that? Well, I don't know, maybe I have.
in other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. I feel like I'm starting to make sense of things little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass on the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. No shit! Why is it blood over there? There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. Must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make any sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Why is there no trail? Okay, Yoi, you get to tell me shit. What the heck? You get to talk to me. We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her. Oh god, I'm stuffed. She asked me to meet her, asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon? The Monokuma file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her by force, this never would have happened. Hannah, it's impossible not to have regrets. I know. But the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her, and she asked to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room. Rolling around at the speed of sound.
So...
It looks like a protein drink. And it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me. Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
That's strange. What is?
Hey.
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. How the fuck did the glass get underneath the pill bottle if we entered the room? So the killer did hide somewhere and decide to join the group. This came out of their pocket. It fell out and landed on the grass or something. Glass. Or it's somebody else's from when we came inside. Makoto breaks the glass, opens the door, everybody rushes inside, and this slips out.
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably gonna want to take note of it. I feel like it will become an important clue later on. An important clue? I'm not sure I see how. You're an idiot. Goddamn, you fucking dumb.
What?
What do you want? God damn it, you're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Oh, I threw up a little bit. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. You're literally seeing her right now. I mean, it's her dead body, but you are seeing her. Byakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. We're doing an investigation. You get the fuck out of the room. Thanks. Byakuya's count has been added. Cool. Examine the door. This door is the only way in and out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountains have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is, well, the smashed window. Which happened, of course, when I broke to get it inside. There's no evidence that any other kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair has anything special done to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because this chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. There was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. We get to now leave the room. Shit, I should probably actually leave the room via the circle button and not clicking on a fucking door. We did. I checked the body, I checked the wrapper, I checked the locker, I checked the glass shards, the bottles, the bloodstains, talked to Aoi, examined the plastic container by the door. Yes, I did. Talked to Baikuya, examined the door, examined the chair by the door. I'm gonna check the clock. It's around 1 o'clock right now. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died around 12 noon. It's proposed to 12 midnight. Fuck off. So roughly an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving Alter Ego? That same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kinds of magazines here. God damn it! Stop doing that! Fuck! Shut up! I need to examine the corpse. We did! We already know that. Checked this. Oh, well, that's new. I gave that to Sakura. She got super upset when she found out it had attacked me, right? Yeah, we already did that. I'm pretty sure we did all this shit already. We're just gonna speed through it, because I know we did this all already.
So, how?
Yeah. Yeah, the fucking locker was open. Kyoko, shut up. Check the bloodstain. I checked all three of those. That's it. Kyoko, I'm gonna talk to you and try to get out of this room.
However,
but for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
They would have needed to if they expected to stand a chance against her.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yes! Let me out! I think so. For the most part.
So then.
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. Oh, you trust me again. She's decided? It's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Get out! These 2 others are probably those other 2 probably went back to their rooms. Okay. I'm gonna talk to Toko. Yeah. Toko is this one. I pressed the doorbell. After a few seconds... Oh, you're not jailed today.
Huh? Who's there?
Ah, the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me or something? I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said too, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go to see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Because she's a bitch. That's Sakura's. Yours is down here. I press the doorbell. After a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Do you need something? Yeah, actually... I just wanted to check with something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How did you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But, man, I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Olga told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. Wait, when did Takara tell you that? Well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But, didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person. She happened to mention the others like in passing. I gotta be honest, this is fucking suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura?
You got it all
No
wrong.
way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
Last time I saw Olga was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. Well, I'm here. Could you show me the note she gave you? Well, do I still have it? Let's see. Hero's feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Shit. Sorry, man. Looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hero's pocket. Huh? Quick as the wind, Hero snatched it back up again. Son of a bitch. And shoved it back into his pocket. Man, this is gonna be the quickest fucking thing ever! Or this is just, again, Hero being, you know, teased as the villain and then not being the villain. Knowing Arlok, it probably is that.
Hey, come on.
Just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash.
What?
I can't deny that Olga asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, man, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hero quickly slipped back into his room. Hero said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all that was. Yeah, pocket trash has been added. So I've heard from Toko. I've heard from Hero. Fuck, what next? I'll definitely have to look around at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So, where should I start? In the chem lab! all the goddamn way on the other side of the motherfucking school. Because they won't just allow that, you know, shortcut to be open, or the other, like, 18 shortcuts, for fuck's sake. And to be real honest, that's kind of like the one thing that annoys me about this game. And I'm hoping the second game, which I'm not going to Let's Play because of all the voices and stuff. That's something I hope they changed, is the fact that, you know, it's just one big fucking mess. Considering that they say that it's a stairwell to the second floor and then you never get to go through that stairwell. Unless that's like the other half of the school, because, oh my god, don't look up the Mather, which is an elementary school in Boston, because Jesus Christ, how stupid that place is designed. It's a U, so if you have classes from one side of the U and then the next period's on the other end of the U, you have to travel through, like, the entire fucking school. And the center part of the U for the third floor is the psychiatrist's office and everything. So you aren't really allowed to go through that. So if you have a class on one end of the U on the third floor, and then another end of the U is the next period on the third floor, you have to go downstairs on your end of the U, travel the second floor. No, actually, the second floor's middle part was the goddamn auditorium balcony, I think. So no, you have to go down to the first floor, travel the U, and then go up to the third floor again. The Mather's horribly designed. It's a piece of shit. And holy shit, the bathrooms of that building. I mean, like... What? No, Byakuya, you get to... Wait, this is great. One of the bathrooms of that goddamn school is like 2 stories of piping and shit. And... I will admit, this is the boys' room we're about to talk about, which is gross and icky and shit, but it's kind of awesome because the urinals are lined up on the wall, and then, like, a couple inches above the top of the urinals, there's a ledge. And there's, like, an entire 2 feet between the outer wall of the school and the wall that the urinals are attached to. Which means this has a thing you can stand on that's 2 feet across. Which means you can walk on the wall. But this gets better, because there's so much goddamn piping that is all centered through the building, through this one fucking room, and the piping has to be so thick and all that type of shit, that if you don't fucking think for a second that we didn't, you know, precariously climb these pipes during the break between periods, or pretending that we had to use the bathroom and stuff, when I was pre-transition and shit, before I realized, hey, I'm actually born a girl and everything's not, this is why I'm depressed all the time. But, when you treat the entire thing as a fucking haphazard 2-story dungle gym, oh, you have a lot of fun. I'm surprised nobody killed themselves by falling off the pipes and cracking their skulls open and shit, but, I mean, fuck, it was fun. The school also had so many goddamn security cameras, they had them in the outlets. There were fake electrical outlets in the school to put security cameras in. Think about that. I'm pretty sure the fucking, principal was a pedophile. Who the hell knows at this point? Makoto. Did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand. Yes, Daddy Byakuya. I'll do whatever you say. Fucking Christ. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot I gotta do. It says there's not, but there is. And it's all in here. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how goddamn big it is. Should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant ass shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Alright, check the left shelf. Let's see. What's on this shelf? There are all kinds of dietary... Hold on. Okay. There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink you found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. Except for that fucking C right there! So I guess I consider this part of the shelving unit section A. Except for that fucking C right there! But wait! Oh shit! There's one bottle here that's labeled Chemical C9. Could someone have put it here on accident? So, on this shelf is actual bees. It looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're regents. Regents? Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser. Which, I suppose, suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now, I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on this level are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I consider this part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. This might be shelving unit B. I couldn't fucking tell. On this shelf is one look, and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. I can't believe we're already done with this episode soon. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with letter C and a number. So I guess I can call this section C. And it's a lot of C9. I should try to find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A is dietary supplements, Section B has regents, and Section C has, well, lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with the label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in A? There's definitely something going on there. Okay. Check this. Okay, we're actually really close to me now. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chemical C4. The explosive? Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then, this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right. It could only have been around the time of the incident. If that really is what happened, it must be related to the caves. So what's with the powder? Ooh! Scandalous! These are footprints? And they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out a floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go! Chop chop! Okay. So I got to work, and before long I drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me.
I see.
So, when you look at it this way... Interesting. It appeared that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly possible.
Makoto? Are they yours? No!
What?
Okay. Then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I can't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. And these prints really are a valuable clue. First I have to check out this area. I did! It says nothing about checking the goddamn powder. There's a bunch of there's a bunch of mustard gas scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good look, hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. I think we already said that. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. Looks like the bottle was labeled chemical C4. But, looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Why did footprints in the powder not fucking go with the other when I looked at the footprints? I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look at the rec room. I say, having already hit the exit button. And bye! Yes! Oh, they don't just teleport me to the fucking room? They normally do. Alright. Then the super long hallway of happiness and deceit. I really want to see a speedrun of this game. Especially if game's done quick. Even if it's only like the first chapter or something.
Hey,
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hira had told me.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone has to be lying. Someone's lying?
Anyway,
Well, I made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. And these three things are the only other things we're going to be interacting with. You do well to look them over one more time. Okay? According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
it's true.
That's totally normal. Then, how can you...
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here. Her shoes?
correct.
See that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
The powder is clue number 1.
Hey,
Next is the wound to her head. look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both her hands are spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So, that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Okay, like she didn't touch the wound on the back of her head or anything? Okay, so? I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Stupid Ichibuck! You make me look crazy! Okay, now the bottles. And then Kyoko said she found a clue involving the Monokuma bottles. The fact that it was the queen. Something new. Something... Where's the king? No, like really. There's only one broken bottle. Where's the king? That chemical 4 bottle on section on shelf A. Do you think hidden inside of all that powder there might be a fucking toy Monokuma? The bottle's actually not a chemical bottle, it's just filled with the powder being poured over the toy, and it started from here. It's a bottle that didn't break. Because I gotta admit, that's the idea that's going through my mind right now. Huh.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention, you're sure to find it. They're fucking chess pieces! Correlation? Come on, dude. It's not that fucking hard. Hey, Kyoko. Can't you just tell me what it is? God damn it, you're so fucking dumb.
So...
I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? Bitch! No answer?! I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree? Dude,
Hey.
actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? Are we gonna pour something into this bottle? An experiment?
Anyway...
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Oh. Is it the same bottle? Or is it just a chemical bottle? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Baikui is not here, so...
So then...
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, this bitch left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but... what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up... Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Is everything ready? Then, let's get ready to work. So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're gonna use it to compare weights. Oh, we're not gonna piece it together because, of course, that would take way too long. We're just gonna see if the pieces weigh the same as one of these bottles. And we have a toy on the ground still, so we can check the glass shards and the toy with the bottles and see if that's the same. Cool. Compare the weights of what? The bottles! The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. You gotta weigh it with the toy, otherwise it's not gonna be the same. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced. It shouldn't 100% be. The piece on the right's bigger. And sure, you could say, you know, there's a cut down it so they actually are the same size, but the queen piece isn't going to weigh the same.
In other words,
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Okay, about the same. I can deal with that. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same and nothing else would really affect the weight. There we go! That's what I needed to hear. Basically the same.
so then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, our normal assumption would be either the balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here or there.
so then,
Well, let's give it a try. What? The broken pieces are heavier? What?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together,
hey,
and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive, God, my throat got dry all of a sudden. Conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. Thanks. Thanks, bitch. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. I literally see nothing. Okay. Now I see it. It's on the top shelf. Also, of course. It's... No, wait. I need to read it. Makuto ladies, you're doing... What the hell does that say? You're doing to the mall? You're going to the mall. Miss Muscle appears. Cosplay king. Huh. Just seeing a buff person try to cosplay Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess makes me remember Mancy, which was a legit 500-pound bearded, hairy man cosplaying as Misty from Pokemon. No, I won't let you get that thought out of your head. Imagine it. Imagine a hairy, super bearded, trucker-like man with short shorts and a skimpy yellow tank top, holding a Psyduck plushie. Don't you not think about it. I am forcing you to think about it. You have to live with it. I met him. Goddamn anime Boston was trippy. The magazine is upside down. Someone put it back that way on accident?
hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Take the magazine out! Right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... What the fuck? On one of the pages, near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said, Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Wait. Wait. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna get a drink, but second of all, that makes no sense, and I'll explain after a cut. Okay. So whether or not that's a dying message or not, that is not Sakura's dying message. That can't be. There is no way in hell that is Sakura's. That is the real killer trying to frame Toko. And this is so easy to explain with one simple matter. We've already confirmed like 5 minutes ago, Sakura has no fucking blood on her hands. None. Zip. Nada. If there's no blood on her hands, how did she write the fucking message? That is a message written in blood.
However,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. So the killer wrote it, right? In my wonderful little imaginative opinion. They wrote it to blame Toko, because we know Sakura didn't write it, because no bloody fingers, which means no written message in blood. Also, hey, it's 11/11, which means, hey, all praise Tribe 12 and Noah Maxwell and Firebrand. Anyway, so the killer wrote it, how to leave in a hurry, or hide, or whatever the fuck happened, and quickly put the magazine back, not noticing the orientation of which they put it back. Hey, that says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. What the heck? Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive
It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it according to the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes that much more suspicious. Oh shit, it was Hina! No, why would Hina want to kill her? No, that makes no sense. Unless... she wanted to kill Hiro. She wanted to kill Hiro. And then try to help Sakura. And she gave the wrong poison. She gave the poison bar to the wrong person. That's what I'm thinking. God. Well, that's it. Everybody get your fucking asses to the courtroom. We're doing this shit.
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Fuck you.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
Are you gonna be bored? Are you gonna fall asleep during the goddamn trial? Clearly, if all the evidence we found and shit is too boring for you, talking about that evidence is just gonna be worse.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Fuck you, you discount teddy bear.
See you soon.
Fuck you, you discount Teddy Ruxpin. It's already time? But the mystery at the locked room is still only half solved. Or it's fully solved, I would assume. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No! Whatever, not whatever happens! I have to make something happen! Or not, I guess, because we're going to the door. Man, it is so nice having some characters dead and I don't have to do their voices and stuff. Like Mondo and Leon and all of them. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery.
What?
The... Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, You're at a picnic and you find a dead body, XD. Oh, whoa, what this? This is just plain creepy.
Well,
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends, TT? He's right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't wait. I
Have
can't
it.
wait.
Please get to the elevator. Hello? Hello, what's this? Notices your bulge, Makoto. I'll see you all down there, Dancy Dance. Go to hell. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Jack, shut the fuck up. I mean, I know that's not actually Jack, that's Toko, split personality and all, but I mean, still.
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt, one of us is the culprit. The killer. The one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. And that person is here? That person is one of us? Go in! Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. Man, it is really quiet in this elevator now. I like it. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It felt lower, it fell lower, and lower. And as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. It's always a new courtroom. I don't know why. Why is it Egyptian? What the fuck is this Yu-Gi-Oh shit going on? Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault. We're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Everybody, find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened for the fourth time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial.